Rising Bees, and welcome back to Sit-ins with Sid. If you are new to my channel, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And to people who have been subscribed to my channel, thanks for tuning back in. I hope you all have been very kind to yourself, because it is very easy to be discouraged or tear yourself down, especially during this journey and this time that we're in with it's just a weird time. And, you know, even myself, I find myself having negative thoughts and not really understanding how to turn them off sometimes. But I was on Instagram and I followed this Instagram page that I will link below, that has so many things that kind of help me and lead me to having new thoughts and trying new things throughout this journey. And one of them is turning down the volume on your thoughts. And that brings us to today's episode. And when it comes to controlling negative thoughts, it's easier to just let the thoughts just go and, you know, beat yourself up and just constantly let them run to the point of where you find yourself frustrating and breaking down or becoming angry. And that's not always the best idea. It's actually not the best thing to do, is just let negative thoughts kind of run you, because that's when you act off impulse, and it's just not a good feeling once you start letting your negative thoughts, because you start believing them, and then that starts to affect maybe how you interact with people, or maybe how you interact with yourself, and it makes you not be kind to yourself, which just puts you in a very nasty gray area in life. And you know, there's plenty of things that we can do to lower this that I am going to give you guys in a few, but I just wanted to let you know that negative thoughts are just bumps in the road. I want you guys to think of it like that. They're just bumps in the road. And sometimes, you know, when going on this life path or just trying to get somewhere in general, there's going to be things that try to run you off the road or distract you and things like that. And sometimes that's just our negative conscious at some point, and it tries to consume you, because like everything, there's things, and there's spirits, and there's people, there's everything that is against you at times. And you have to learn how to keep pushing and keep thinking positive, and keep just realizing that you have a goal to reach and you have a purpose, and that's where you're going to get. It's easier said than done, like I say in every video, but it's possible. So the first step to take when trying to turn down that volume and trying to control those thoughts in your mind is having that self-awareness of your thoughts. Ask yourself questions. I ask myself questions all the time, whether outside or out loud or in my mind. I ask myself, what are these thoughts saying? What is the thought about? What topic? And assess whether this is going to bring you negative emotions or feelings, essentially put you in a dark place. Ask yourself, is this even worth me stressing? Can I control these thoughts? With questions, they are more so like the self-awareness part, like, okay, so why am I thinking this? Like, what triggered me to think about this? And if whatever triggered me, ask the following question: what can I do about it? If there's nothing that you can do about it, to be honest, it's nothing that you should be stressed about. Things happen in life that we have no control over. But what we can control is our bodies. We can control our mind. We can control the things that we feed ourselves. We can control how we react to certain situations. And having that self-awareness and asking yourself those questions allows you to control what is going on. It helps you kind of break down the situation where you think, okay, if there is a way that I can fix this, then I'm going to fix it. Or is there an alternate idea? Or what can I think about to keep my mind off of this? And that leads us to point number 2 is lower the noise in your mind. That goes to the title of lowering that volume, hushing, being at peace with yourself. Put them on mute. And then I know you're looking at me like, how am I gonna put them on mute? There's no button for me to just shut it off and just be like, okay. Put on some music. I love to listen to music when my thoughts just start running rampant in my head. And no, I don't like to listen to that soft music of, Jhené Aiko, or I don't like to listen to, her, and I don't like to listen to Summer Walker. Even though I love listening to them, I'm just in a sad, mad mood right now, and I just don't want to think about things that are triggering me right now. I like to listen to that shit. I love to listen to that, ESTG, Meek Mill, Pop Smoke, Meg Thee Stallion. I want to get ratchet. I want to get something that's going to make me feel like upbeat, make me feel the opposite of what I'm trying to not listen to, think about, I meant. And some stuff I like to do is I like to pretend that I'm in a music video. If it's one thing, I see a mirror and I got music blasting in my ear, oh, I'm the ultimate, I'm turning into Otis. Okay, so we in here, I'm in a music video. I'm yeah, what's up? Yeah, just pretending I'm in a different space, giving myself that out of body experience that, helps me escape my thoughts. So when I say mute, it doesn't necessarily mean just press a button and then everything, just all the negative thoughts are muted, but muting your thoughts of putting yourself in a different experience or a different mindset, or leaving that, kind of forcing yourself to get out of that. So, if it's music, if it's art, if it's anything that you like to do, find that, and whatever makes you peace, go to that. And I think that helps me in so many different ways. And, somebody may walk in on me looking absolutely stupid, but it's helping me, and I guess I can just look stupid all I want. But that's just me. But those are some tips that I definitely want to give to you. And it doesn't make you weird, just putting that out there. It just means that you're the most awesome human being and that you controlling your negative thoughts and you are on your shit. Yes. And this leads to our third one, disregard those negative thoughts and prioritize your thoughts from, if this is something I control, what's causing these thoughts, can I do anything about it? And also think about the good and how far you have come in life. Sometimes those thoughts in my mind come up and I'm like, dang, I remember Big Body Biz. Remember, I used to be dusty throughout my life. And that's just not talking about look wise, because I did look dusty, but I was just in such a negative headspace to the point where I was just a negative person to be around. I didn't want to do anything. And then I look at myself and I'm like, you came a long way, girl. You really did your thing. You really are coming, and you're really realizing how much that you have changed. Before I was just like, this is not working. I don't know how people do this, and I don't know why people are lying to me on the internet. But I look at things. I look at things that I've found, things that make me comfortable, things, I've done things that are outside of my comfort zone, and it feels good because you start to learn things about you and you start to learn things that you like about yourself, and it just makes you feel a lot better. You find that you have a lot of different outlets that you can go to when trying to turn down the volumes of the negative thoughts, and just be the best version of yourself. In conclusion, most importantly, remind yourself every single day that your thoughts, may, certain things you think about for a reason, or certain things happen for a reason. But also remember that certain things are there to test you, to see how far you come along. And so don't think of it as like oh my God, here comes me being insecure again. But think about it as, oh, this is another obstacle that I can challenge, that I can beat, that I can, use the different skills that I have gained to tame these negative thoughts and become my best self. Because you're going to get there, but it's going to take some time. You're going to be, living the life that you want, but it's going to take some time. And you know what I'm about to say, because I say it in everything. You have to be patient. You have to be understanding that everything does not happen overnight. And I'm constantly telling myself that. So this is my journey that I'm sharing with you guys. So things that I do of being patient and things that I just do in general, I want you guys to also use throughout your journey, or maybe find useful tips here and there, grab a little bit of everything. And, you have the power to control your life and where you go and where your thoughts take you. You can stop that, but you have to be willing to put in the work. So thank you for joining my channel today. Thank you. Continue to watch, continue to send out my videos to help me grow, and see ya.